What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Andu732, and I'm back at it with another video. What we're gonna talk about today? We're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna make a little bit different today. We're gonna talk about today, and I wanted to say this in the last video, but I want to, start building up my Marvel comics. Excuse me. If any of you guys are into Marvel comics, not saying I wouldn't do like DC, but excuse me. But DC, I'm not as interested in, but Marvel, I am. I have about 12 in total collection. So, yeah, I'm trying to get as much as I can because I always just been into like the Marvel DC superhero universe. So I'm trying to collect them all. No, I'm just kidding. But I am definitely trying to start a collection of them, and so far so good. There's this place nearby where I live, and really nice place. I recommend it. I didn't even tell you guys what the place is. I'm gonna get back to you guys on that because I blanked out on what the comic book store is called. Jesus Christ. I know it's in Milltown, for sure. Milltown, New Jersey. Basically, yeah, they have a lot of selection in there. Surprised me. It was that many comic books in one place. And it's like the variety of comic books. I'm like, wow. And it's just like a kid in a candy store, And first time I went there, I was going to go haywire, but I told myself, let me calm down. Let me get 4. I think I got 4 or 6. I know it's an even number. But I really enjoy it because it's like, see the transition in history of the comic book material and what it's made of back, for example, like 1975. I have one that was made in 1975 that was published in 1975, and I have another one that was published like 2006, and like the difference in like the illustration in it in the comic, it's so different. And call me a nerd, I really don't. I ain't gonna finish that sentence. But it's something I enjoy, doing. It's something I always enjoy doing and will enjoy doing. And, I never thought to like put that on my YouTube channel. I'm like, you know what? It's a good idea. I should do that. Yeah. I started like in Marvel probably when I was like 5 years old. Spider-Man was like my first favorite superhero because my cousin, shout out to a cousin, cousin Wendell, much love. He always had comic books, and he had Marvel superhero game. He had the Spider-Man video game, if I'm not mistaken, on Nintendo 64. If you know, you know. But yeah, it started back then when I was about 5-6 years old. I loved Spider-Man. Then it became liking like the Incredible Hulk, which also that's another story. I'm gonna say that for another day. How the Incredible Hulk, when I was a kid, the one that came out in 2003, scared the daylights out of me, and my mom had to end up taking me out of the movie theater. But we're gonna say that for another day. So then it became like the Punisher, Ghost Rider, because eventually the Marvel movies came out. Not the MCU. Marvel movies started coming out. And, like your X-Men, your Daredevil, Elektra, Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, the trilogy of that. Stuff like that started coming out. And then the MCU came out, and I remember Iron Man 1 came out Memorial Weekend. It might have came out Memorial Day or that weekend of 2008. And I remember my mom took me to see that movie, and I've been hooked on it ever since, especially then. Because to go from Iron Man 1, which is classic, to Avengers Endgame, that was a climax that I feel like personally would never be duplicated ever. That's just my opinion. Like the Captain America, the Thor trilogy, like the trio, the big three, like that type of aura, that energy. I will never forget standing in the movie theater, sitting in the movie theater, and when Captain America was able to grab Thor's hammer, I never forget this, and other people are witness to this. People were stomping so loud, you can hear them in the auditorium next to us, the movie theater next to us. Like, it was pandemonium. Like, I will never forget that. Like Infinity War, when Thanos snapped his finger and everybody's looking around like, what? Like, you know, I will never forget that. And to think Infinity War came out 2018? Yeah, because Black Panther came out right before it, and around Valentine's Day of 2018. And that's another one. That's Black Panther, you know, love that comic, you know, series. Who else do I like? I like Doctor Strange. I like Fantastic Four. I like X-Men. Love Spider-Man. My top 5, I'm going to say, oh, I can't forget this guy, this crazy nutcase. Deadpool, Spider-Man, Hulk, not Smart Hulk, not that one we got after Infinity War, after Thanos trashed him. So, Deadpool, Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk. This is where it gets tough, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to say, it just popped into my head, I love Ghost Rider. Especially growing up, I love Ghost Rider and his powers. Spirit of Vengeance. That power right there is super crazy. And my 5th one, it's going to be a bit of a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know which one to pick. Me personally, it's like too many to pick. Let's see. I know it's gonna be typical. Oh, I seen your top 5. Yes, he's gonna be in my top 5. Wolverine. If you don't like it, oh well. But yeah, as we say, top 5. An honorable mention. I'm gonna have to say Doctor Strange or Gambit. And I'm going to have to even throw in another honorable mention. Cyclops. Do not sleep on him. That is a sleeper right there. People do not give him the credit. But yeah, I'm excited. You know, especially I started when I was with the MCU specifically when I was 12. And I'm dinosaur years 8 later in age, you know. I can't wait for this Doomsday because, like, at first I was kind of like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be like, or not. And when I saw leaks of the trailer, and I didn't think it's real because, you know, so many people do leaks and they do the artificial intelligence thing where you think it looks real, but then it's like this could be a fan-made thing, and it's like, when I saw the real trailers come out and it was the thing I saw being leaked, I was like, oh, this is about to get real. And I told myself, okay, this is something. The first one was with Captain America. And then the second one was Thor. That serious Thor. I was like, he's praying to the All Fathers. It's about to go down. Then the third one with the X-Men, and they brought back the OG X-Men, Professor Xavier, Magneto, and then they threw Cyclops in, and he's just shooting his beam at, like, with his glasses off, like, nani? Like, man, anyway, if somebody was to see me doing this right now, they would look at me like, this guy, look at this dude, look at him talking to himself. But I don't care. Yeah, and then the fourth one with the Black Panther, which no offense, I think they should recast it. I respect their wishes in honoring Chadwick Boseman because that's Black Panther, but I do think they should transition into switching to somebody else. Not that, Shuri can't be Black Panther, but it's like, because she was Black Panther once in the comics, so I don't know, but I'm excited for Endgame. Endgame. I'm excited for Doomsday, and I wonder what Secret Wars is going to have, because boy, oh boy, they're just throwing us curveballs, and I don't, man, woo. But let me know what you guys think about Doomsday. What's your top 5 characters in Marvel or any superhero that is DC or Marvel? Like, subscribe, share. Tell everybody, your grandmother, the guy at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? You got a flat tire. AAA guy came and helped you out. Let him know. Subscribe to Andu 732. And I hope you all have a wonderful, safe, and blessed day. Peace, love, and hair grease.